It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Stafford to the air to start us off. Cut out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
53, ready, not.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford completes. It's Atwell. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
Offense up to the line fast. Stafford's going to throw once more. He's got the hook up to Atwell. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and look at it through those optics so much.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Red 80. Red 80. Tight.
Got a gun. Here's Darnold. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down.
Son.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On with the quick pass out line. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10. Darnold. There's a screen now for Walker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here goes. Set.
Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
He's got his man. This is Walker. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's another Seahawks first down.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. The RPO, they get it to Smith and Jigba. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect one-for-one.
They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the two-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating it now. Well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Stafford from the gun. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. So he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And goes to the hurry up here.
32.
Stafford now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Escapes the pocket. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Rams first down.
Stafford throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Now Stafford again. Complete out to the right side. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So wet it down. Get your money up. I get money down.
At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Going on first, here's Darnold. This is a heater going deep. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
That's good.
A pickup there of 39. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where the safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
13-yard line.
Blitz coming. Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
Dumps it off to his running back. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. He gets it out left, and it's caught. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And again, it's Darnold. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie it just before halftime. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he runs it in. That's going to break the tie and put them up by 2. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Shotgun snap to Sanford. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Stafford's going to throw once more. He's got Smith again. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams take the lead just before halftime. Revis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams jump in front now by 5.
Seahawks 16.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready? Ready?
He's back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Rams do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
And put a receiver in motion left. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
First down.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Completed to his running back. At the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
White.
Williams will not get past the line. He He's held up at the 4.
All right, boys, here we go.
Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ten. Liberty hot.
Another for Williams. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. Offense to the line fast.
3 yards.
Big 20.
It's now third and goal.
32. Hey, 22.
Third and goal. It's Stafford. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. Nevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, set. Ready.
Darnold now to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. That goes for 32 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. Yellow 80. Set.
First and 10, Darnold. Going all the way to the end zone here. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Rams are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
20. Set. Ready, hot.
Stafford now. Completes. It's Atwell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Lead to 2-2 Atwell. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
So we're through 3 here. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Set. And middle. Yellow 20.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. They did it! He made the interception! And the Seahawks have some new life in the fourth!
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's got it near the 8. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
From the red zone now. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Rams get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
They'll take over first and 10.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown and check down and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Looking to throw. They'll have the first down and even more. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Stafford again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those top plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They're going to pass it here. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now Seattle going to call a 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He'll look to throw it. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted! Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 33. Setting up to pass. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. Down the sideline to the 45. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on foot. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, they need 7. With a quick pass out wide. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. To throw. That's caught for the first. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. That was their chance to take a field goal out of the picture altogether, Brock. But now, really got to buckle down and keep them out of field goal range.
Isn't this just the NFL?
It is.
I mean, every single week it seems like we're into these one possessions at the end of the game, situations that matter. And now what matters for this defense is to keep the explosive plays to a minimum. Make this other team earn it if they're going to move down the field and, in fact, kick that game-winning field goal.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hurry up, lady!
Back to throw. That's caught by Williams. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Stafford. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. They do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
22!
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? Every eye in this place, Brock, now staring right at Harrison Mevis. It's a 38-yard look here.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Time. Ready?
One final shot here. Gets it through the middle. Lateral goes haywire. It's out. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away.